Hey, many fish. It's July 20th, 2017. I'm just doing my little bopping around as usual this morning. Whole bunch of weird stuff on Drudge and all the headlines. I mean, there's a multitude of things we could discuss today. But I was just checking in with NASA. And I noticed these guys here, okay? Hello, Sleep, NASA's Hera 13 crew returns home to slumber. And just real quick, I mean, this is how anybody can see the messages behind all of these deceivers. I mean, it's simple, really. I mean, you can start with Hera, who was the goddess of marriage, basically, in the Greek mythology, Juno in the Roman. I will leave links to all this stuff. This is nothing we don't all know already. But hello, Sleep, home to slumber. The 13 crew. Now, you can kind of read into that a lot, but I suggest you read into it through the Bible. And what prompted me to do that is not just because I know it to be my foundation of truth, but when you read into the article a little bit, we see who the Hera crew members are. It's a 4-man crew, and they can hardly hold their eyes open. Our first crew member pipes in here, and his name is James Titus. Now just remember that, because we're going to meet our second crew member here in a second. And his name is Timothy Evans. And let's meet our next member now. We have Mark Settles. And our final and fourth crew member, well, he is John Kennard. Okay? Now you're starting to see what they're poking at here. You know what I'm saying? See, you got Mark, you got John. Who else did we have? Timothy and James. Well, I'll be doggone. I would suggest highly that you read each of these books, and you'll just be amazed what you get out of it, because this deception here is not going to be, but is in high gear. And I can only tell you that because I study how these people act through their images, through their language, and they are basically going into like a lull, a slumber before the big event. And that is what they're building up to. I'm just telling you, I'll make more videos. I don't have time right now. But I'll leave links to all this stuff. And seriously, folks, especially James. James really gives you a very deep understanding of who you are and what you are and how to live in. It is not burdensome. The load is light, folks. Let me tell you. And to live in a peaceful state, just through the grace of God, is far better than anything you can ever come up with in the mainstream, that's for sure. We all know that. The headlines are just riddled with just the most wild and crazy stuff. Look at the gay mega donor. This is like the lead guy publicly funding the LGBT and everything. Talking about Christians is they're gonna punish the wicked. You see what I'm saying? It's everywhere. Everywhere. And this is your foundation. Don't look at it as work. Look at it as a gift. Because that pit in your gut is telling you something's wrong. Get into the Word, folks. That's all I can tell you. Get into the Word. Peace and grace, many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armour of God,